Hello, my Gemini friends. It's Guiding Halo. I hope you're all doing well. Let's find out what's happening for you guys in April. This is what Spirit wants you to know. There will be an extended, and you can find that extended on Patreon. It's $11.11 per month, and you have access to every single extended, to every reading that I do for every sign. All right. What's coming in for Gemini? The Wise Woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise, card number 21. You're trying to birth something new here, I would say. Being very wise about it as well, I would, yeah. Communication coming in quickly. It's like, hop to it, my friends. Open to discovery. Discovering the new, opening to new ways of discovering. Card number 34. You're on a very spiritual journey, whatever this is. It's about you coming into a new version of you, spiritually as well. Illumination. Being illuminated to the truth in situations, having spiritual illumination, all kinds of illumination. This is beautiful. All right, let's start reading. Card number 21. The Wise Woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding great dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you can never lose what is truly yours. So if you lose something, because of standing up for your integrity and your dignity and yourself and all of that sort of thing, then it was never yours in the first place, because what is yours you cannot lose. Card number 34. Opening to discovery. We tune in to information from our outer environment, then assess meaning to it within our psyche. Every day, however, the amount of data we sort through exceeds what we're capable of processing, especially since the advent of the internet. We have been bombarded with more than we could ever hope to absorb. Therefore, it's important to be mindful of what we compose or expose ourselves to. Consistent exposure to unhealthy messaging invites us into a cynical, fear-based worldview. On the other hand, conscious exposure to information supporting our well-being shifts us towards growth and expansion. The choice, though, is not always obviously ours, which is why we must be discerning on a daily basis. The universe is always engaging us. We are part of it, after all, through synchronicity, omens, and other signs that point toward our best path. Our intuition helps us tune in to see our environment like an oracle. However, this new information doesn't always make sense right away, so being curious and non-resistant is key to learning. Today, be open to receiving important information that may come from an unusual source. The universe wants to help you, but recognizing the way this aid will arrive depends on your willingness to shut out superfluous noise. Maybe you need to take a break from social media, gossip, or the news. Don't let yourself get distracted. Listen without attachment and see what arises in your life. Expect a message from the universe and you shall have it. How beautiful is that? All right, let's look at this illumination card, shall we? See what it has to tell us. Mist rising on Alpine Lake. As the sun rises over the far mountains, mists begin to swirl upward, illuminated by the golden, radiant rays of morning light. In many traditions, mist symbolizes what is called the mystic veil, which represents an entrance point into unseen realms. In ancient and native cultures, mists are associated with mystical and magical inner dimensions. Mist in the mountains represents higher states of consciousness. The sacred landscape wants you to know. The upward spiraling mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realms of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds, even if you can't see what's ahead. Spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. So there's some amount of trust here that's necessary. Standing up for your integrity opens you to new discoveries, even if it means losing something. New discovery in how you manifest and your spirituality, which brings also some sort of illumination that's about to come your way. Okay, Wise One of Wonderland, Integrity, Compromise, card number 21. What are we dealing with here? What are we dealing with here with this Wise Woman of Wonderland for Gemini? You're carrying a heavy burden. Man, you very well may need to stand up for yourself, because you've got to be able to put the burden down at some point. The divine is telling you it's almost time to put the burden down. The question is, have you become too all familiar with this burden and not able to put it down because it's become comfortable carrying it? Yeah. I'm going to go back to that card I just saw because it's beautiful. We have the end of a cycle and start of a brand new one. So that's opening to new discovery, allowing your spirituality to take you further. If you look at this card closely, there's a key. It's like you are being given the key through new discovery to head into a new direction. And it seems foggy and unclear right now, but you will be illuminated. You're being graduated to a new level. Graduation day, oh my goodness, and the Emperor. So there's something that is going to come to your awareness, and it may feel unclear right now and foggy and all those sorts of things, but it will make sense soon. And when it does make sense, you will need to be able to step into your power and take control of your life and do what's best for the highest good of all. Because the Emperor doesn't do things that are, you know, not the highest good of all. The Emperor does things that benefits everybody. So I wonder almost if this energy of putting this burden down brings you into a status where you start to realize you've had the power all along to change this whole trajectory you've been on. That's what I'm getting here, because it's absolutely graduation day and you need to open to discovery, discovering the new, discovering new ways of doing things, rediscovering your power by putting a burden down that you've had, ending a cycle and stepping into the true power. You're going to be illuminated to this nonetheless. And that's beautiful energy. All right, if I do not join you in the extended, which is on Patreon, I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful month. I'm going to pull clarifiers on this and a message from Spirit. Okay? Talk to you later.